Hello everybody, it is Caitlin Alley back, and let's go ahead and talk about this. Okay, it's been a very long time since I ever posted a video on my YouTube channel. Can't exactly remember when was the last time I did, so here's a screenshot of the last time I did, and let me just say, I imagine it's been over a year since I posted a video on my YouTube channel. But in today's video, I'm going to be basically talking about some Monster High related, and it's been almost 5 to 6 years since I've posted a Monster High related video. However, I think this video is going to be very interesting because I guarantee it's probably going to be like a Monster High video that's not like any other. And in today's video, I'm going to be counting out my picks for my top 10 least favorite Monster High characters of all time. In other words, Monster High characters that I don't really care about. Monster High characters I could basically go without if I have to. And I made a list, and I'm not going to show it because it'd be spoilers, obviously. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into this video. Also, I decided that every single time I talk about a character, I'm going to show a screenshot of them in case if you guys don't remember what they look like, who they are, unless if you guys see who it is, okay? So yeah, let's get into this video. Starting off at number 10 spot is Gilda Goldstang, or I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I'm going to go ahead and show her a screenshot, and I'm sure most of you guys out there remember who it is because, we grew up with Monster High, and she's always been one of those special kind of background characters. I mean, she used to not be a special character at all besides her looks. She used to be treated just like every single random background character of the show that Monster High didn't really give any kind of attention on. I mean, even after they released it all, they never gave the character too much of attention for the show itself, I don't think. Maybe they gave her a little bit, but that was it. But I personally think, though, she deserved even more attentions on the show because she's one of those characters that you always wonder about as someone who grew up with Monster High. And I absolutely loved the character design. Some Monster High fans didn't like the character design, but I personally did. I think it was very creative. And I can't remember what she's the daughter of, but, I will say this still, I like the character, but the part that I don't like about character is how they didn't give her enough tensions on Monster High itself. And I feel like if they gave her more attention throughout the show, she wouldn't even be on this list. Anyways, number 9 is Easy Dawn Dancer, and I don't know if I don't know if some of you guys even agree with me on this or not, because a lot of Monster High fans actually like the character. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the design of the doll. But the problem I have with the character is, I don't know. It's just that, I do like the fact they showed her origin story and stuff of how she got to Monster High. And, I really do like her story, but my problem with the character is, I don't know, I guess I'm just not into deer characters, that's probably it. But I gotta say that her design is my favorite thing about character, at least. Number 9 is Ava Trotter. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but she is from Monster High Freaky Fusion, and I don't even know if that is a controversial opinion on the list because a lot of Monster High fans actually liked the character when Monster High Freaky Fusion came out. I personally like Bonita Femur, Serena Bamboo, and Nathan Rock more than her. I mean, I just feel like she's just a character I could basically personally go with that. Even when I found a doll, I never brought her back to my room ever. That's how much I'm not big on character. I don't know if I just have a problem with her design or something. I mean, I think she was cute, however, I'm just not a fan of her. I'm personally not. I don't know, I'm just not into her. But I think my favorite thing about the character is the fact that she knows how to train people, like Laguna and Jennifer along when they were like mixed together in a movie. But yeah, I think she has a cool personality. I just think they did not give her enough screen time besides the show. They did not even give her a webisode, for crying out loud. And I think if they gave her more screen time besides the Freaky Fusion movie, she would probably be more far away from the list than she is now. Anyways, number 7 is Posa Reef. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but here's a screenshot of the character, and I imagine a lot of you know who I'm talking about already. The Monster High Great Scary Reef was controversial for a lot of Monster High fans, believe it or not, simply because it is one of the most hated Monster High movies of all time. Even I don't like the movie anymore. The only thing I like about Monster High Great Scary Reef are the dolls like Draculaura, Claudine. I mean, I definitely want the Great Scary Reef Claudine doll. She's like my favorite Claudine doll right now. I definitely want to get her some plane, but anyways, just about Posa Reef. So, I think, however, she is the best new character from the Monster High Great Scary Reef. And I actually love the character design. I don't know why I didn't grab her when I found her, like, in my Monster High doll bags. But, like, I think I should sometime. But no matter what, though, I'm not too big on the character herself. My favorite thing about the character is pretty much her design and a doll. Like, I absolutely love the doll, trust me. But I think my biggest issue is, like, I just not big on her personality with the character. Also, it's just the fact, though, that, I don't know. I mean, I even like the design of the character more than the dolls that are lower on the list. Like, I like the design for more than Ava Char. I like the design for more than Gilda. But I think my biggest problem about character is her personality. I do not like her personality with the character. I feel like if they gave her a different kind of personality, just like more, and then like if they gave her like, I don't know, a better story, I guess maybe I would like her more, but I'm just not big on her one bit. Anyways, except the design, for course. Number 6 is Monster High's version of Dracula from the Monster High reboot. Now, the one from the old Monster High, we're not going to talk about him because the only appearance he got was on the poster, I guess, from Fright's Camera Action. But we're not going to talk about him because he's never treated that well in the first one. And it's like, the Dracula from the Monster High reboot to me is nothing like any ordinary Dracula. And I get that this is Monster High, especially the reboot version. But it's like, Dracula, I don't know, even Dracula from the Monster High live action movie coming out in October looks better than the one from reboot. Here is a screenshot of what he's going to look like in the Monster High live action movie. He even looks more like Dracula than the one from the first ever Monster High reboot ever brought out. And it's like, the Monster High reboot was absolutely unnecessary. It's like, they did not have to start all over, like, the franchise. I mean, like, I looked up why they decided to even reboot the Monster High storyline in the first place, and they said they wanted to appeal more to younger audience. It's like, really? Like, I think there was plenty of Monster High fans that was into the original version, and it's like, the new one, not too many people even liked it. It didn't have a good fan base, which is why they canceled it. And it's like, I don't know why they won't just bring back the older version. I mean, the live action is being brought out by Nickelodeon, so who knows what Mattel or whoever is going to do about the original version. I think they should just bring back the original version, zoom in from what happened from Great Scary Reef, and continue storyline. That's it. But they won't do it. But my biggest problem with Dracula from the reboot is his personality and the character design. Like, I understand they wanted to make him a loving father for Dracula, but they should have made him at least a little more scarier, and maybe he would have been way cooler. and him with glasses. No, Dracula, I don't think he wears glasses in anything else, so yeah. Anyways, we're almost done with the list. We're now at my top 5 least favorite Monster High characters, and all 5 of them are going to make sense, that is for sure. Most of you guys out there will probably agree with me on this. And my number 5 least favorite Monster High character is Ari Huntington. Yes, Ari Huntington. I only got one of her minis back there. Yeah, yes, this character, Ari Huntington. This is like the chalkboard mini, and I absolutely love it. However, the character herself, I could easily go without. I mean, it's like, when she looks like a human in a movie, I even liked the design for a human more than a ghost. And it's like, Ari Huntington to me is just, I don't know. For one, I think she looks too much like Spectra. It's like they already did Spectra with purple hair, then they have Serena Bamboo, a mermaid ghost with purple hair, and they turn out and done another ghost character that had purple hair. And I understand this is the Monster High reboot version, not the original. But seriously, couldn't they give Ghost with purple hair a break? It's like, you know, I would even liked it better if maybe they instead had her with, I don't know, yellow or black hair. At least black hair would probably been better for a ghost. But it's like, you know, I don't understand about Ari Huntington really. I mean, I understand though, like, I personally did like her origin story actually. Like, the fact though that she was recognized as a human character for a while, and then later on found out she was a ghost. But I think she would have been a better character as a human. That's how much I don't like Ari Huntington as Ari Huntington. I can't remember what her human name was though, but oh well. I didn't like the character at all. I definitely rather have Spectra than Ari Huntington in the Monster High reboot if I had to pick, but you know, like I said, they should just go back to the original storyline, but they won't for some reason. Alright, everyone. This one, a lot of you probably can agree on. Number 4 is Monster High Purdy and Pearl. Yes, another character from Monster High Great Scary Reef. I didn't really care for the characters even after I got the doll. Like, my parents got me the doll, and even after that, like, I didn't mind it all. I mean, I think it was fun to play with, but however, the characters themselves, I didn't like them. I generally just don't. Like, the design of them, like, I like their hair the most, but I'm not too big on their design overall anyways. Like I said, I like their hair, but everything else about their design no, I don't like it. And, you know, another thing is that I just look at them like you're generally just boring. Like, seriously, I'm not big on them. I'm not even going to talk any more longer about them. So yeah. Number 3 is probably going to be one of the most agreeing choices on a list. And I guarantee most of you out there are going to agree with me. A lot of Monster High fans hate that character. A lot. They hate her design. They hate almost everything about her, literally. Number 3 is Colin Murray from Monster High Great Scary Reef. Yes, the other Monster High Great Scary Reef character. She was Star of the Kraken. I think that was the coolest thing about character, but her design, I hate it now. I absolutely hate the design of the character. I do not care if the doll's in my room or not. I don't like her. Seriously, I don't. I could literally go without the character any day, any time. It's like, yeah, my biggest problem with the character was the design of her. I don't like her. It's like, I guarantee I could do a better job designing her, like, you know, I'm not trying to be too insulting to company Monster High, but let me just say, I do not like the design of the character. I generally hate it. I mean, like, the cool thing about the doll was that she had several arms. That's it. Did she have several arms? I think she did. Yeah, 6 arms, I think. Anyways. Now we are going to get into number 1 spot. Oh, wait, no. Number 2, I meant, sorry. Number 2 is Wraith. I think that's how his name is pronounced. Here's what it looks like. Yeah. Most of us out there who watched Monster High Reboot remember this forgettable character that was going to pretty much be boyfriends with Claudine Wolf. I would prefer Claudine as lesbian, by the way, and not straight, I guess. I don't know. Like, we don't even know Claudine's sexuality, where she's bi or lesbian, but I would prefer as a lesbian. I think she would make a great lesbian character, and they took that away from her. Even if they weren't able to give actual LGBTQ content in Monster High for the time being, because of the time it was made and stuff, they still then had to make her attractive to boys. Seriously. And it's like, you know, that's not what I hate the most about character Wraith. I think what I hate most about character, I don't know. I just think he's boring. That's all it comes down to. And number 1 spot is probably going to be agreed by most of you out there. Number 1 spot is Sylvie Timberwolf from, of course, you guessed it, the Monster High reboot. I like the design of character, especially the electrified one. I'd rather have the electrified Sylvie Timberwolf than most of the dolls of characters on this list so far. However, what I hate about the character so much is she didn't get enough screen time in Monster High Electrified movie. It's like, why in the world did they have to throw her into the rock band group from the movie? I get that everybody has their own preferences, whether they want to be in a rock group band or art class or whatever. But I don't like the character. I think they did not give her enough screen time. And it's like that she ran away from police. That was pretty cool. And she turned to a wolf. But they did not give her enough screen time. And that's what I hate about the character most. It's like they didn't treat her good enough, in my opinion. If they gave her more screen time and gave her more opportunities as a character, and not throw her into rock band group and make her be part of action from that movie, I think she would be more likable than she is now. A lot of Monster High fans are not a huge fan of her, or even fan of her whatsoever. But yeah, who is you guys' least favorite Monster High character? Let me know in the comments below if you guys would like. And if you guys would like to do top 10, maybe make a video of your own, or tell us in the comments down below. And I will sometime try to do a list called my top 10 favorite Monster High characters. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.